Let's open to what's coming through for the collective today. Hello, Spirit speaking. This is a sacred space for listening, healing, and remembering. Take what resonates and allow the rest to pass by gently. Let's begin. I'll start with the channeled message for today. I want to thank you for coming back to hear and feel my guidance for your next steps forward. Your world is going through intense and rapid changes at this time, and as you know, not all of it is positive. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of uncertainty and unrest in many corners of the planet. It is the beginning of the breakdown that needs to take place in order for the new to emerge. A lot of your old structures that have been in place for many years are no longer working, and many have become corrupt. There is great imbalance that needs to be addressed. First, people are stressed, and we have lost their footing on the concrete and paved streets of cities that continue to grow. As you can well imagine, how many millions of people that are vibrating at a lower frequency, and collectively this is affecting the planet as a whole. It is pertinent that we each individually work towards reconnecting to Mother Earth and to anchor your light at once. Without this anchor, we are literally a sea of lost souls that has no direction. It is time for the collective to begin to reach out and connect with my divine light via your higher selves. This is done through quiet contemplation, meditation, and finding peace within. Coupled with good grounding and coming from a place of peace and love will change the trajectory that you are on. Trust yourselves to know that each small step towards self-improvement and enlightenment, and by doing this, you are creating a larger shift than you could have ever imagined. Each one of your lives is connected to many other souls, and as you heal, you help to heal those around you by way of example. When others see the positive changes in your life, then there's a greater chance that by them watching you rise, they will also become curious and wish to rise alongside of you. This will change things for many friends, families, and generations to come. The time is now. There is no more waiting for change. I am trusting you as the chosen towards correction. Either you have chosen consciously to be a working miracle or not. It's really a personal choice, but I ask all of you to be honest. Would you all not want to live in a world of peace with kindness and a feeling of true safety again? I call on each and every one of you to make a firm decision and a promise first to yourselves, then to me, that you will consciously live your best lives in order to make the necessary changes and to navigate the very difficult straits that will surely come. One way you can do this is stay in gratitude for the smallest of things, and you will see how to bypass this despair. There will be so much more to come. Just like being aboard a boat without oars feels directionless and frightening, you know that your connection to me is like your oars. I will never let you drown. I will buoy your faith in me, and together we will rise. So now we'll start into the tarot portion of this reading. And what I see is the collective is in right now, as far as an emotional field or what feels present right now in the energy, is that surrounding many of you, I feel that you're feeling tired and a little bit overworked, ready to put down some of those burdens that you've been carrying, particularly when it comes to others. I feel that some of you have been dealing with some energies around you. For some, it could be a masculine energy that I'm picking up on here, that when they don't get their way, they can be very vain, vengeful, and filled with envy. They could be very difficult to work around, and they know when they don't get their way, they throw their weight, and it's truly a misuse of power. So this could be for some within the collective and within the workplace or around the workplace. The energy that I feel here in the emotional landscape feels like some of you are waiting for some good news to come in, and while just sitting in kind of a place of feeling a little bit guarded and battle-worn through some of these situations that you've been through, it seems quite specific that somebody might be dealing with that within our collective, and so at this point, it's pointing to a gentle redirection that we were speaking about earlier within the channeled message. For some, this could be connected to releasing yourself and unburdening yourself, starting to feel more peaceful within your emotions. And for some of you, it could be through relationships, is where this seems to be connected. I see that it may be shaped by a particular energy, and it feels like there's a history of this within this relationship. of maybe feeling bullied, or some of you are just wanting to step out of those confines and move into more peaceful relationships, especially where love is concerned. For some of the collective, it could be the tail end of what was rooted in some relationships ending from last year. So we'll take a look at where some of the tensions lie, and the pressure feels the strongest here when it comes to taking a leap of faith and moving on to that brand new journey by yourself. So I feel that moving forward from this crossroads, I feel for some of you, this person may be trying to block your exit or try to block your new pathway. And you might feel like there's no way out, but really, if you just look towards having your independence and perhaps laying down some new roots somewhere else, you will find that inner strength. And Spirit is telling you you'll be blessed just to know to take charge of your own personal power, and there will be success, and you will make the right decisions of which path to go down. So something is starting to happen and beginning to shift, and that is that you have a beautiful card of balance and judgment. You're moving away from arguments and strife and securing your monetary or financial security at this time. It may just be in small bits at this point, but feels like the beginning of a victory for you and for the collective within this. I feel a really heavy energy in relationships within this spread, and Spirit says for some, the very most important thing for you at this time is to perhaps put down, your visions of what a love relationship should look like, or stop striving towards a new relationship right away and really learn to fall in love with yourself. Find that new creative spark and what it is that feeds your soul and helps you step into your personal power. And when you take your power back in certain situations that no longer serve you for your highest growth, it seems to be just inviting you to take the happy memories and then move on from the past. Spirit says if you do this and take this new direction, this is where things will begin to open up. It's leading towards some really beautiful happiness, joy, and new beginnings, and literally bringing some more sunshine back into your lives. You'll be stepping out of strife and struggle that you've been through, and it's a whole new start. For some, I just have a small message here to be careful that there may be people around you who may be keeping an eye or watching, trying to study and see what it is that you're doing. So protect your energy. And for some, that could actually be with a past love relationship. So that's not for everybody. I feel that your wish is one of new beginnings and finishing up the past for this year, a new mark of prosperity, and you're within your blessings from Spirit. You're looking for some wishes to be filled financially, and wanting to share your light with others is also something else that comes through very strong here. There's something new and unexpected to come in for you. I see you asked for what is the most important shift and what's beginning to change within the entire collective, and Spirit is pointing out to step back into your personal power and take your strength back, leaving the past where it belongs. Know that with every ending there's a new beginning, and for you to stand firm in your authority and structure within your lives, and to be that authority figure, to leave the bad or unhappy memories that may have come along with some of the good and in the past, and just leave the unhappy behind and take the good memories with you. There is room, Spirit is saying, that whatever you have, you've got to juggle during turbulent times that you've been through. You've been able to release yourself, and you should be very proud that for being able to stand up and take your power back. Learn to take Spirit's lead. And now I'll move on to some message cards, and the very first message is Real Promise. Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibilities. Free to embrace the liberty to explore new paths. The world is wide open for your journey. Pathfinder, trust your inner compass to illuminate your path through love and career, revealing the direction your soul wishes to explore. The next message is trust your path. Listen to your intuition, seek direction, and embrace discovery. Your answers will reveal the journey within. The next message is Feather of Hope. Grasp onto a feather of hope, a delicate symbol of upward promises and uplifting futures. And the following message is Fulfilled Promise. Stay committed to your path, for each step forward brings you closer to your destined fulfillment. The next one is worthy goal. Get out and be inspired to keep working towards your life's purpose. Fresh ideas, stay open-minded, inviting new perspectives to enrich your journey and spark creative solutions. No illusions. Stay grounded in the truth, embracing reality with clarity and wisdom to navigate life's journeys authentically. And the last one is Fantasyland. Make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page. Hear what is being unsaid. Tune into the silence for truth that words cannot express. Listen deeply. The next message is quiet moments. Seek solace in the silence where clarity finds its true voice. Clear your mind. Sweep away any doubts that you have and know that you are right. Act with clarity, focus your intentions, and navigate decisions with clear insight and purpose. A magic opportunity. Embrace the unexpected. Seize the chance for transformation. Breakthrough. Navigate life's many twists and turns with elegance and resilience. And now we'll step into some message cards, and the first one is from Healing with the Angels, and it's the card of spiritual growth. The card says you're going through a time of rapid spiritual growth. Enjoy the process. During this time, you may feel a mixture of many feelings: confusion, excitement, fear, and wonder. You love your renewed connection with the divine, and you wish you could read, study, learn, or meditate on a full-time basis. Simultaneously, though, you may worry about the implications that your spiritual studies will have on the rest of your life, and what impact will your new spiritual pursuits have on your job, your marriage, or your friendships. These worries create a fear that may erode the enjoyment that your spiritual studies bring you. Surrender these fears to God, dear one, and trust that you are supported, loved, and guided in each moment. Don't worry about how your future will blend with your spiritual growth. Trust that the same power that brought you to your path will also take care of everything else for you. After all, this power supports all of the planets in the sky, and it will surely support you perfectly. Our next message comes from Archangel Michael, and it's about new beginnings and a fresh start. So as one chapter of your life closes, another new one is beginning to bloom. Right now, you may only notice the first inklings of new growth. So Archangel Michael sends you this card to encourage you to keep on going. There is great goodness in store for you. Stay filled with faith and keep a positive outlook. Now there's a prayer that comes with this card, and it says, "Thank you, Archangel Michael, for bringing new opportunities and offering support, and for helping me release and heal my past. Please fill me with trust as I experience these life changes. Thank you very much. Amen." The next message comes from the Magical Fairies, and the message is connect with nature. This card comes to you because your body and soul are craving fresh air, trees, flowers, butterflies, birds, sunshine, and animals. The message is clear. Go outside. The answer to your questions are outdoors in nature, where you can easily think and receive creative ideas. Even a brief stroll during your lunch hour will yield tremendous benefits. You could plant a flower garden, adopt a new pet, go camping or hiking, or visit a rural or eco-friendly retreat center. You may want to switch to a career where you can work outdoors or work with plants and animals. The messages you receive when you spend time in nature, I'd say that you have a natural gift for communicating with animals. Bring nature indoors with potted plants, a fountain, or crystals. You need sunshine or full spectrum lighting to alleviate your mood and emotions. Try and eat more naturally, taking in fewer processed foods or beverages. And the very last message is from the Ascended Masters, and it's the Lakota Native Prophetess White Buffalo Calf Woman. This card heralds the resolution of an argument or misunderstanding. Those involved in the situation are ready to forgive and forget. Be open to seeing the other person's point of view to soften any hard feelings, and as you allow compassion into the situation, love's healing power ensures that everyone's needs are met harmoniously. Leave the details about how the situation will be resolved to the infinite wisdom of Spirit. The meaning for this card is to see just what resonates with you here. Be willing to forgive and have compassion for everyone involved. Next, including accept another's apology or try to see the humor in the situation. You can call upon White Buffalo Calf Woman to instill harmony in your relationships and for world peace. So if this message has resonated, I'll see you on Sunday and Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. for the next collective reading. Follow gently, and together we rise.